What's up, dudes? Peter from Panda here. You know I'm totally in love with Totallee cases these days. Hey, I just picked up another one, and this one is kind of an exclusive because if you don't have your jet white iPhone 7 Plus yet, you're out of the loop, dude. It's jet white is where it's at, man. Jet white, that shiny, shiny, glossy white. You know why it's better than the jet black is because the white doesn't show fingerprints as much. And if you think I'm crazy, it's because there is no jet white iPhone 7 Plus. But Totallee has a case here, which I haven't actually even looked at yet. And here's that case. Kind of that standard cardboard case. Oh, some paperwork in there. Hey, it says, hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. And here it is. That slim fit. It's almost like a skin. It hugs your iPhone tight. And oh, it is! I knew it was! It's a jet white slim fit iPhone case. Let's go ahead and take off the protective plastic here. And the cool thing about this is if you have an iPhone 7 and want to give it that smooth, glossy look, you can certainly do that with the Totallee case. Look how thin these cases are. They are super thin. They're kind of like, you know, blister package plastic. They're, you know, I mean, it's not even a millimeter thick, I think, right? And they hold the shape nicely, and they just hug that iPhone. So here you go. You got glossy white. I have my matte black iPhone, or maybe they just call it black. But I always kind of wanted that jet black one, and so I've been using a Totallee case that's jet black here. But I thought I'd put on this one and just see how it looks. So let's go ahead and just slip it on and then kind of take a look at the deets a little closer. So it just slips on like that. Always kind of the last corner is where you're going to need to massage it just a little bit, but take a look. All right, so the cool thing is because I have a black iPhone and the fronts are always obviously going to be black, you can kind of see where it transitions to the body panel where the brakes are. But as you can see here, down here, the cutouts for the speakers and the microphones and the lightning port are all precise. Easy access to the volume buttons and the mute switch here. And the cool thing is the buttons are actually pretty flush, but they're almost exactly flush with this Totallee slim case on here. What I always really like is the detail in how much it hugs, you know, your camera and the flash and the microphone up front here. So you can see, you know, the raised edge here provides just a little protection for the camera lens. There's a cutout for the microphone and the flash right there, but it's all super precise. It just hugs that kind of hump there, because I hug humps in a similar fashion with a lot of precision, and it gives it, you know, a little bit of protection should you put it back down, you know, from scratching up that sapphire crystal. On this side again, on this side, the power button, again, it's just like the other side where that power button is now almost exactly flush, but you can feel it, and you know, see, I can tap it right there and turn it on and off. So just a really cool fit. And as you can see there, you know, this is a black phone, but it looks like a jet white phone. And the cool thing about the white is if you've ever had any of the white phones, you know, or a white iPad, kind of like this. My iPad here has kind of that white frame. They do get fingerprints just like the black, but because of the white, they're just hard to see. You just don't see them as much, and so you kind of get that best of both worlds. You get that really, really awesome glossy finish, and yet you get you know, a little bit of resistance to fingerprints. So I think this is great. It's certainly a cool upgrade. You know, I've got a little bit of stormtrooper look going on here because I've got white and black and white, you know, ebony and ivory. So if that's your thing, that's what it'll look like if you have a black phone, or you know, the dark gray or space gray or whatever they call it these days. You know, you're going to have a similar look to this. But if you have the rose gold, I don't know what it's going to look like. You'll just have to make an assumption. But cool. It's very, very cool. One person put in my comment that one of the comments that it'd be cool if that Apple logo were there. I'm sure one of the reasons they don't do it is maybe, you can't use the Apple logo on your product without permission, and I'm assuming Apple would not give permission, but yeah, it would have been cool if there was a way to do that. I think you could probably just get a decal and throw that on there too. In fact, it'd have to be a little matte color to kind of have a different sheen, but how cool is this? Really transform the look of your iPhone to something that is super unique, probably coming, I would assume, eventually from Apple, but jet white. So get it, the Totallee case. I'll put a link to it in the description. Now, I almost forgot, the cool peeps at Totallee who sent me this case as a preview of what's coming out here have graciously offered to provide one to one of you. So maybe two of you. We'll see. Anyway, so we're going to get you hooked up here. I'm going to make this one a quick giveaway. Saturday, March 4th, 2017, I will pick a random commenter in the United States to receive one of these cases, maybe two if we can swing it. So go ahead and comment below, any comment. Put the country that you live in, because right now I think it's going to be limited to USA and Canada because of the shipping costs. But then on March 4th, Saturday, I'll pick one of the random commenters and reach out to you so that you can put on your iPhone one of these super cool jet white slim Totallee cases. I'm pretty stoked about it. Also, like this video, or don't like it if you don't, but like it, and subscribe to my channel because I have just a ton of new stuff coming up and some really awesome giveaways. And maybe you can enjoy the sleek look like I am. Peter von Panda, out!